Hi, my name is Brandon Inhaber. I am observing special education inclusion math classes at Bayside High School. They are freshman algebra classes. The teachers' names are Miss Delise and Miss Kotze. Let me tell you a little bit about it. Miss Delise and Miss Kotze use different co-teaching models at different times. Most of the time, they either use team teaching or one teach, one support. In team teaching, they both stand in the front of the room and are both presenting the material. For one teach, one support, one of the teachers will be leading the lesson and the other teacher helps out by answering questions or walking around the room to help the students. During one lesson, Ms. Kotze asked if any of the students didn't understand the material. The students who raised their hands went to the back of the room with me and Miss Delise and arranged their desks in a circle. This is known as alternative teaching. We discuss the problems more slowly and with more individual attention. The teachers assign jobs to some of the students, such as taking attendance in the Delaney book. This is especially useful for the students with ADD. It helps them get up and do something and use their energy in a positive way. Miss Delise and Miss Kotze like to use kinesthetic learning in their classroom. They do a few different activities in which the students use their bodies and the room to understand concepts. They have made a human dot plot where the students create a chart based on their shoe size. They stand in rows from lowest shoe size to largest shoe size. They have also made human number lines, where they put a number line on the floor and the students represent numbers. They either stand or sit based on the teacher's instruction. If the teacher says greater than 1, all of the students who are greater than 1 remain standing and the other ones sit down. Miss Delise and Miss Kotze made up songs to help their students remember methods of factoring equations. This helps auditory learners remember different ways to factor. For one of the special ed students, they use a self-assessment and rating scale. The student rates, "I understood the lessons," or "I understood the main idea," from 1 to 5. The teachers discuss it with her in a cooperative reflection. They also changed her seat so that she would be further from the door and closer to the teachers. They give her modified tests with a limited number of questions and a second chance to answer questions she got wrong. She has visual perceptual deficit and ADD. The teachers use incentives as behavioral support. One incentive is Student of the Week. One time, Henry got Student of the Week for being the most improved student. He is an emotionally disturbed student. Henry sees the guidance counselor regularly, and they are working on improving his self-esteem, self-confidence, and socialization. In the class, they use pair activities to address communication. Henry has a prompt card to initiate communication with peers. One thing on the prompt card is to remind him to make eye contact. Progress reports are made based on the prompt card. They assess how well it is working and if it should be adjusted or changed. The teachers evaluate the prompt card with the student's IEP goals. One of the goals is making 7 out of 10 eye contacts 80% of the time. Group work in the class is designed with behavioral supports in mind. The groups are chosen to help the lower functioning students. The teachers try for each group to include high, medium, and lower functioning students. This way, they can help each other and lean on each other. In Henry's case, there needs to be a high-functioning student in the group to help monitor the use of the prompt card. The teachers can help the groups, but they want the students to socialize and work on verbalizing with peers. Miss Delise and Miss Kotze's class is a fun educational class. The special education students learn alongside with their general education classmates. The teachers use differentiated instruction to help all of the students learn the material, and they use behavioral supports to help all of the students reach their potential. It is a good inclusion class.